Good morning, this is your technician at BMW of Asheville. If you're vehically concerned that there's a noise coming from the vehicle, particularly in the drivetrain area when accelerating. A few things here based off the multi-point inspection performed and the diagnosis that was completed on the vehicle. Starting off with the rear, both your rear tires here are going to be completely bald, measuring here at 0 millimeters. Highly recommend getting these tires replaced and not driven on due to the fact that this is a huge safety issue. Tires could blow out if they're continuously driven in as well. Brakes in the rear are looking okay for now, measuring at 9 millimeters. Rotors are somewhat rusted and grooved as well. Tires in the front are looking good here at 5 millimeters. Do have some inside edge wear here as well. Overall looks good. Front brakes are 9 millimeters, with good life left on those for now. Concerning the noise, we did narrow it down to this particular area on the transmission, which is going to be that rear housing, and with the heat shield and underbody panel here that goes here over the transmission removed, we're able to inspect the guibo or the flex disc here and determine that that is not related to the noise, nor is the drive shaft, and you can see that it is intact. When the vehicle is driven here on the lift and rotating, we, especially here at 25 to 35 miles an hour, the case here is extremely loud, and using a stethoscope on the case, you can particularly hear inside here where it sounds like a bearing or a component within the case is failed and will eventually come apart and is clanking around within the case. So with that, we also did take an oil sample. Oil here, it's not in the best condition, as you can see. We do see some metal in there, and overall it does not look that great. With that, we only pulled from the fill plug here in order just to take a small amount. If we were to take some out of the drain plug, more than likely there would be more metal in there, and over time this will get worse. But rather than going ahead and dropping the pan and looking for large pieces of metal, we just went ahead and gave you a quote for replacing the transmission, since it is already known that it is failing and has internal issues. So gave you a quote for that, also replacing clutch components and whatnot, and a rear main seal. Did notice that the oil pan here is also leaking or seeping from some corners and from the oil level sensor there. As you can see here, also the drain plug here is going to be covered in RTV and with an oversized plug in there as well. So I did want to let you know about that as well. Overall, everything else on the vehicle is good at the time. Thank you again for choosing BMW of Asheville. Hope you have a good day.